Greetings, folks. Cross-Train here from World of Tanks again. Tonight I am going to bring you a battle from earlier today. I am in my brand new T37 Tier 6 Light American tank. This is the new tank just introduced in patch 9.3. The first of the new lines comes after the Chaffee now. It looks, as you can see, very, very similar. The Chaffee has the same turret on it. It's, I believe, slightly faster at 66 or 67 kilometers an hour than the Chaffee was. Or it may be about the same. I don't remember exactly. But it is a fun little tank, let me tell you. The gun on this thing does pen of about 150, which is pretty darn solid, and damage of 115, and fires a shell every 3.09 seconds. I just got shot in the buttocks by that Waffen Panzer IV in the middle there as I was climbing this hill. You can see it just went right across my backside. I was trying to get up here and put some lights over here on the north approach. I am preparing myself for a rapid getaway right now. I looked at this position first and thought, I thought it was a good idea to get up here, but I don't really have a whole lot of support over here. So then I come up here and take a look and I go, oh boy, there's some folks coming. So I let Smarts get the better part of courage here and decide I am going to flee this flank. Glad that didn't hit me as I drove by there. I am going to flee this flank, and I'm going to go see if I can do anything on the southern end. I got a whopping 96 hit points left. So, and you can see with that Waffen Panzer skimmed one right off my back deck. So this, I would have loved that tank just jumping like that. You can see that we've things have turned a little bit in our favor. We're up to they had 2 tanks that drowned. And we're up 5 tanks to 1, so it's going pretty dang solid. Again, this is at Tier 6. It's fast. I really, really have enjoyed my very, very few games in it. It is fast. It is mobile. It is very reminiscent of the Chaffee. I was originally planning to come over here and hit on this low, but then I saw, whoa, look, a nice big juicy Foch Tier 9 French tank destroyer showing me his side, and you can see this gun. Granted, this is a French tank destroyer, which, you know, are famous for their lack of armor, but you can see there I just tracked him, and I am just going to keep this poor guy perma-tracked. And watch this. This 1,550 hit points. And I am going to take all of him. You can see I did 1,075 damage to that Foch. As it turned out, I also spotted the other 475 damage that he took by my tracking. Not spotted, but I had him tracked for that. So what a great tank. The rate of fire is ridiculous. So this IS-8 is he's pretty much in trouble. You can see he's got a bunch of tanks kind of look in his general direction. Get this map pretty much in hand at this point, but so I decided to go be a nuisance, which is one of the things. I'm not very good in light tanks, by the way. I don't I don't play them enough, and I just really unsure of myself in these tanks. You can see that he just popped one of our IS-8s, we get another IS-3 right there. And I'm going to make a daring play here. I'm just going to shoot out here and try to... Yeah, I'm just going to hit him. He's turning. Fortunately, I've got a T-71 that's right there with me, who's also shooting him in the backside. So, T-71 is going off to check out that stuff in the west. I, on the other hand, with my 96 hit points, decide I'm going to go over and grab some purple points on the cap. Put some pressure on just in case they come back, which they're not going to do at this point. But I really wasn't going to be much use in that fight up there, so I thought I'm going to come back and join our 112 here on the cap. But what a great little tank this is. You can see me just pumping out shells at 3.09 seconds. 150-ish or 115, 120 hit points every time. It is just a brutal tank in terms of putting the shots out. It is very, very reminiscent of the Chaffee. If you like the Chaffee before 9.3, then I think you will enjoy this tank. Now, talking to guys in my clan, Jackal, who are already in the Tier 7, the Tier 8, they say the Tier 7 is even a better tank. However, the Tier 8 is getting very mixed, mostly poor reviews at this point in time. But this thing, oh man, I just love it. T37. You can see I did 1,309 damage, including almost, and I could have soloed that Foch just because I had him tracked. Well, I should say I could have soloed him. If I'm being honest with myself, then if I'd have shot him that first time without tracking him, then he would have been able to turn his gun on me, at which point the result would have been vastly different. The fact that he had an IS-3 or an IS-8 in front of him certainly drew his attention. But nonetheless, 1,075 hit points in a very short period of time. I hit him 10 times, and then 2 into that IS-8. So I worked him with with a couple of other tanks, mainly the T-71, who ended up getting the kill on him. So what a great tank. If you are in this line and are thinking about this line, I could tell you, at least through this, I haven't driven the Chaffee now, so I don't know what the Chaffee's like anymore. But this tank, I have had a riot with it. All 3, 4, 5, 6 battles I've taken in it. It's just a great time. So, and you can do some insane work with it, again, with that kind of rate of fire. So, I highly recommend it. T37, Tier 6, American light tank, just introduced in patch 9.3. So, until next time, this is Crosstrain from World of Tanks, and I will see you on the battlefield. Hopefully, on my side so you don't hurt me. Until then, peace.